Hey guys, welcome back to Making It. Today we're gonna be doing one of my favorite things to eat in the world is a nice smoked wing. Not only smoked, but then deep fried in some pork fat to perfection. Crispy, smoky, tender, delicious, juicy, yum. And we're gonna have a nice little blue cheese dressing, dipping sauce to go with it. Blue cheese, not ranch, not teriyaki, not bubblegum bobo, not rose petal, hip, none of that. Blue cheese will go for your mother. Shout out to Joey Diaz. Anyway, oh my God, that was almost a fire. Let's talk about ingredients. It's nice day, okay? We got the Lord of Death overlooking. He's a positive thing.
Hello.
We got the mega teeth. We got the coffee. We got garlic, this year's harvest. All right, look, we got a whole bunch of it. Look over there too, Ian. I got a whole bushel of it. Oh, bushel boy is at it again. Hello. So we got some wings. We got drumsticks and the flaps. Drumsticks being the, I mean, you know, the drumstick and you got the flap. I personally I'm a flap guy. It's a weird sentence, but I like the chicken flap or whatever. I think it's called the flap, right, Ian? Ian. But it's called the flap, right? No, the flat, not the flap. No one's eating a flap. I'm a flap guy. I got these salted ahead of time. If you can, I always recommend it. I put it on a wire rack. I put it in the fridge. I got that lovely walk-in. Bless the cooking gods. And so what the salt's gonna go in, the water's gonna moisture, wick's gonna go out, moisture out, salt in. Science, baby! And they're gonna get a nice smoked wing out of that. It's gonna be seasoned and juicy, but it's also gonna get that moisture out so we can get it nice and rendered and crispy and nice in the fat, all right? We got some pork fat out there on the smoker. I've never made in my life, that's not true. In a long time, I haven't made a blue cheese dressing, but by gosh, I love it. It's a blue cheese and just a wing. It don't even have to be classic buffalo like Frank's and butter. We're gonna do a little riff of our own. We got some spices. Now what we're gonna do is I got a little sour cream, okay? And we got a little blue cheese crumbled. All right, we got some mascarpone. Real wild card. We're gonna start small there. We're just gonna use a little bit, see how it goes. All right, it's a lot. Lemon, garlic, yum, black peppa. Let's get out to the grill. Ian, get the camera. I'll get the chicken in the door. And we'll go throw these bad mammers. Oh wait, I almost forgot, Ian, little olive oil. All right, I'm just gonna put a little bit of olive oil on these guys, okay? Just a little bit. Nice, all right? And give them a little, all right, now we're gonna make a mess. And we're gonna give them just a little bit of just a little so they coat evenly throughout it, all right? And that's gonna allow, I find in the smoke, you could just go right on like that, but I feel like you get a nicer, things are just nicer with a little bit of olive oil on them, right? Let me wash my hands and then we'll put these on the smoker. We got the Traeger Timberline XL, baby, pellet fed. Have all different types of flavored pellets. Today we're smoking with hickory. I like hickory a lot because the best wings, in my opinion, chicken wings, duck wings, turk wings, anything with a wing is to smoke it low and slow, what Traeger does best, and then you have it right in here. You don't even have to go inside. No smoke in the house, none of that. Induction, I got cast iron with some pork fat. Bring it right up to temperature, lots of control. Fry, nice, everyone's happy. Set your temperature, we're gonna go 230. A little hot, but that's okay, because I wanna get that smoke on there, get them cooking. And this thing just it makes it easy. I put a little drip pan down here, just to catch the fat, easy cleanup, a lot easier to clean the hotel pan than it is the bottom of the grill. And you don't really want the chicken touching. I like to leave a little bit of gap, let the smoke circulate around there, get a nice even cook. And what we're really doing here, we're not even cooking them to completion all the way, because we're gonna be deep frying them in a lovely pork fat, and that'll carry them through. But we wanna render off some of that fat, tighten them up, and just get that really beautiful smoke flavor on them. And that's gonna go for a few hours. We're gonna flip them in about an hour, and that's really just gonna cook them about 70%. Well, next step, we'll finish it in the deep fryer, toss it in some spices at the end. That'll give it a nice crispy deliciousness of the fry with a nice little spice without the spice burning and that smokiness and juiciness. Oh, they're gonna be delicious. Let's go make the sauce.
That actually is scary.
Hell yeah, it's scary, dude. I'm scary. Blue cheese. We're making it here. We're winging this one. All right, this is gonna be right. We're shooting from the hip. No measurements. Let's just cook. We're making it. What are we talking about? I don't know, Brad. What are you talking about? Who are you even talking to, Ian? I mean, you pay the guy to listen, for God's sakes. And you guys. Anyway, make the sauce. Let's go. So we got some sour cream. Hood. We're gonna add, let's say, a cup. That looks like a cup. Okay, experimental. All right, let's, whoa, Bill. This stuff it's starting to freak me out. Let's add 2 tablespoons, roughly, of mascarpone. My God, that's aggressive. But I think it's gonna work out. All right, I think it's gonna work out. Let's add Jerry. Let's add a little pinch of Jerry. Okay, all right, here we go. Garlic from the Gagnon, medicinal grade. Medicinal grade garlic from the garden. All right, this stuff is gonna be, and medicinal just means it's really, really, really good. Grown with love in really, really, really good soil. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit, microplaned right to it. Oop, big chunk fell in. Whatever, you can thank me, whoever gets that. Make you live to be 125. Oh, woo! Oh, it's good though. All right, little lemon. All right, this is gonna be our thinning agent. Let's add the, no. Let's add some blue cheese first. Let's say 1/3 cup of crumbled blue cheese, lightly packed like a kitten's paw. Let's add another little scoop of sour cream, another tablespoon. So 1 cup plus a tablespoon. And then we're gonna add 1/2 of a lemon. Where's the knives? Ian, what'd you do with the knives?
Bring that naked PA out here now!
Why am I yelling? Let's start with 1/2 a lemon. All right, see what I did there? I don't want no seeds in there. All right? This is an amateur hour. What are you, a virgin, Ian? That's his saying. He says that to me all the time. It's good. No, I'm a virgin. We got kids, dude. Pretty sure they're mine. Look, we're gonna mix this up. A little more blue cheese. Okay, don't worry about that. Pepper. We're definitely gonna need some more salt. I like to just break it up a little, okay? It's gonna need something. It's gonna come to us. Let me taste it real quick. Good catch. Salt. It's gonna need more pepper. Needs something else. Something's missing. Something's wrong. Something's dreadfully wrong. I know what it needs. It needs more stirring. Dude, do you think they put a little mayonnaise in there?
Oh, yeah. Definitely, dude.
You think that's a good idea? Starting to think it might be. Oh, you know what we're gonna get, Ian? You know what we're gonna get? Come with me on a magical little journey, okay? This is how the sausage is made. Come with me, Ian, to the garden of life. I got a great idea for this. I remembered yesterday I did some much needed weeding. I had some rogue, forgotten celery back here. So let's pick a couple leaves, celery leaves, and we'll chop that up, put that right into the blue cheese. Beautiful day. Summer day. Watch out, here's the boys' shop. They hang out here with their buddy next door. Look, they got the quad. This thing doesn't even work. They got it up on cinder blocks, getting work in, dude. Busting knuckles, yeah. Drinking brewskis. Let's go. All right, real quick on the fly. Things are happening. So we got some really nice little celery leaves from the garden. All right, I'm gonna chop that up. Celery, blue cheese. We're not gonna have any celery today, but we're gonna have some really nice chopped up leaves right in the blue cheese. I don't care if you don't like it, then don't add it. Or add parsley or add mint or don't add it. Oh, that smells so good. Oh my God, I love celery. All right, I'm feeling inspired now. This is looking like a tzatziki. This is gonna be nice. Smoked, spicy, fried up wing. All right, I'm there. I'll tell you what, it's not gonna be as bad. I'll tell you that. I think that's really nice. Let me put it into a bowl and we'll put it in the fridge, let it hang out, or maybe even room temp. Let it get a little weird. Look at this, I got it yesterday. Ah! All right, so turn the smoker down because we are done smoking for today. And we're gonna pull, I mean, look at these, looking perfect. All right, the fat rendered out, the skin sucked down tight around the meat. I put a thermometer in them before, they're around 165, 170 degrees. I like to bring them a little more, but we're gonna fry these bad boys and they're gonna carry that temperature over and they're also going to just be perfect. I think they're gonna be absolutely perfect. So we had these wings in the smoker at about 220, 230 for about 3 hours. All right, and now we're gonna finish them in some pork fat. We're gonna bring this oil up because these things are cooked all the way through. I wanna fry them for 30 seconds, you know, a minute. Flash fry just to get that skin crispy and carry that temperature through just a little bit more. Bring our oil up to, we're using rendered out pork fat. You can use the best stuff you can get, whatever. I like animal fats for frying, it's phenomenal. And we're gonna bring it up to about 375, 380, all right? Flash, hot, hot. And what's happening is that skin is just gonna fry up, get crispy. I don't mind if it splits or anything like that. open up little. That's all good pork fat. We're rocking and rolling here. Absolutely beautiful. Now we're gonna bring him back inside, toss him in that dry rub that I concocted, and these things are gonna be awesome. Woo! Meow, look at that, baby. Nothing worse than a slimy piece of chicken. You ain't getting that here. All right, man, so we had a heck of a day on the Traeger. Easy work already rendered, just bringing them home. Look at those little Peking duck, little wing. Don't you want to just bite those? Those look so good. But no, we're not done. They're still hot, they're nice. We just took them out of the fryer. I got some herbs from the garden. Rosemary, Thai basil, sage. Watch this, I'm gonna just bruise it up. I'm gonna throw it in the bowl. All right, and then we're gonna, what's that? Order up, we got a dozen, no, 10-piece wing. Heavy on the flats. We're gonna do 5 flats, the hell with them, all right? 6 flats, fine. A couple small drummy drums, boom, 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 there we go. Right in there with our good stuff. We got our blue cheese, that's all you're getting. I don't care if you want another sauce, then bring it home. Make your own sauce. I don't know, but we're having blue cheese today. All right, and then in here we got a little mix of our spices, some salt, some pepper, some dried sumac. We got some spicy harissa. I put some dried oregano from the garden. I think that's gonna be nice. Some garlic powder, a pinch of cinnamon. And look at this, all right? This is gonna be like our little buffalo-y sauce, our little spicy dry. And what we're gonna do, it's gonna coat all over that pork fat and the rendered chicken fat. And I think it's just gonna be a really nice, happy thing. So look, we're just gonna coat it on there like that. Just a little dusty doozer. Nothing crazy, just a little dusty doozer. And then we're just gonna give a little toss. Let those bruised herbs just get their oils right on them. It's the kind of show we're doing. I like a kind of a dry, they're gonna be so juicy, but like a dry kind of wing. Look at that, that looks good with a blue little Pyrex bowl. Oh, I just got excited. Order up. Oh, what's that? Side of blue, I knew I liked you. All right, turn the page, wash your hands. Look at this looks so good. I wish I could go somewhere and order this. Blue cheese with celery leaves from the garden right in there. Oh my gosh, what are you kidding me? Little herb bombs, little bombers, let me try one. Order up, single one, chef's kiss. What's up, UPS man? Little personal. Look, that's so nice. I'm gonna look at this, here we go, the moment of truth. All right, oh God. Oh, I like everything about that. I know people are gonna be like, that's how you eat a flat? No, but I just wanted to see how it was looking. Watch this, a little bit of blue cheese right on there. Okay. Oh, that's the best wing I've ever had in my life. That's the best chicken wing I've ever had in my life. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Wow. I don't know what you could do to make it better. Deboned flat, little blue cheese, nice and lemony. No soggy skin. Everything's nice. Ian, I know you like wings, Bobby. Wait till you get on one of these. On the record, best wings I've ever had in my life. Chicken wings I've ever had in my life. Inspired from, and these are probably even better. One time I was up in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and I had duck wings, and they were smoked and fried, probably in canola oil, whatever. But these things, look at these, rendered out to perfection. Crispy, delicious, seasoned, all right, with that homemade blue cheese. I would even put more of that celery leaf in there. And then that dry, so right, we're covered in pork fat and rendered chicken fat. All right, and now we're just left with a nice, perfectly seasoned, herby, dry rubbed, yet extremely juicy and perfectly seasoned and crispy, wonderful chicken wing. Dip it in some blue cheese. Oh my God, or not. Look at that skin on there, perfect. Oh my God, look at that. Look, it looks like freaking crab meat. I'm going right in, I'm going right in.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how
All right, it's getting disgusting. I gotta say, I hate when the fat's not rendered. And it was just rushed and you get like a soggy, flabby, I don't know where this chicken came from type of fat. I don't want it. Render it out to perfection in the Traeger, low and slow, baby. Finish it on the induction burner in the fat of your choice. I prefer pork fat, duck fat. You can use beef tallow. You can use extra virgin olive oil. I don't care what you do. Get yourself a Traeger, call your mother. Let's do some more stuff. I'm gonna do some more stuff. What did I say I was gonna do? Ian?
I don't remember.
I don't know. See you later.
Hey Blake, this is just B-roll of the garden that you probably will never use.